Alright, what's up guys? AJ's Builds. We are on the road trip to Kassel Performance. We left at 2:30 in the morning. We stopped at Wawa because what better place to stop when you're in Pennsylvania. And we got about an hour and a half ride over to Kassel, and we're going to get this thing on the dyno. So we got 49 minutes to go. And yeah, I'm going down to the minute. So we're 47 minutes from Kassel Performance. As I said before, we left at 2:30 in the morning, and our arrival time is supposed to be 9:30, and we're pretty spot on. We're pretty close. We're still gonna have to unload the car, of course, and unfortunately it seems to be raining off and on, so we'll see if we catch some good weather. We're gonna be turning in towards Lancaster, and I'm hoping to see some Amish people here, and like a horse and buggy or something. Like, how do they upgrade those things? Like, if I had to like move out of doing what I'm doing and get into like upgrading these horse and buggies, like you can't turbo those things and stuff, so what do? Do you like add another horse? Like, is that how you add like power?
More horsepower, yeah.
More horsepower, right? Or like, I don't know, like, well, yeah, what other options are there? Like camber those wooden wheels? I mean, anyway, it'd still be pretty cool if we can see them, so we'll see. And as you can see, it's starting to rain again, so we'll find out if we blow up or not. You'll see right away in my face when we get to the dyno and everything goes, and if something goes wrong. Tolls were crazy expensive. Didn't expect it to be that bad. Let's see how this thing does, and hopefully, I'm gonna hope for the best and not have all this money wasted on going home broken. So, we'll see. Awesome. Gonna unload in the street, I guess. So, unload the car, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's up guys, AJ's Builds. We made it to Kassel Performance. We're here for the dyno tune. Let's check this thing out. Cool.
Starting to clean up the back today, but we've been busy, so it's a mess. We do a ton of these diesels. This one's an M4 Horsepower Freaks e36 M3 Turbo. This one we just switched over to Cybex.
Oh wow.
M3 here, this is one of my techs. He drifts this car. EFR 9280 Borg Warner.
Oh my gosh.
Everything here is custom. Built all this stuff. This one's going on standalone AEM.
Oh my gosh.
This is going to be C3M Coupe S52 car. Super sprint rear section with a custom lid.
Wow.
N54 twin turbo gas. Factory ECU. We make all the harnesses, ECU wiring, all the engine mounts and trans mounts and everything, except this stuff can be done pretty quickly and easily.
Oh, that's sweet.
The 369.
Wow. That's awesome.
This one makes good power. It's like 750 real. Cylinder head. 25,000 mile M-Tech, so 94325 IS M-Tech.
Wow.
All original. Kind of neat.
Man.
S54 E30. It's an N52.
Wow.
318 Ti, so that one would put an N52 out of a Z4 3OSI.
That's so sweet.
This one's on ethanol. This is a 20,000 mile E28.
It's like being in a candy shop.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
This one's got ITBs on this M30.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's the old extruder body kit.
Wow.
This one's twin turbo diesel.
Man, that's cool.
There's only one of these in the country. It's a 46 Ti. This one's getting an S54.
Wow,
This one's getting a big top mount turbo.
Man alive, this is so cool.
That's Dan's. It's getting big high compression E85 and A-bill. That's it for that.
That is great. Thank you for showing me that.
Quick, this white diesel's pretty cool. This one makes 560 wheel torque.
Oh my
2400 RPM.
gosh.
So it comes off idle. I mean, it's
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get some nitrous.
I love this E30.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice.
That 30?
Yeah.
Nice thing about that 30 is that it's very drivable. So it's quiet, it's soft, it's got AC, it's got E.
so
Everything
nice.
just works.
That's so
Which
nice.
is nice.
Oh my. This has got to be fun.
You're here, we're just gonna calibrate the car to the dyno.
Okay.
Set up 4,000. Nothing fun happens yet.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what fun should happen.
I was always wondering also if there was ever like a failure on my ECU and like I lost everything. Is there like backup for that?
I always keep everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Perspective, I did an e36 M3 lightweight at 95 with 6,000 miles. So a hand-selected engine. Yeah, it did 198 wheel horsepower.
Okay.
We see about 18% drivetrain loss on this particular dyno. What comes out is the roll number. We do not add any multipliers on it.
Rabid Racing was telling me some numbers he was thinking. I was like, oh, kind of skeptical of that. He was saying like 275 with the headwork. I'm like, I don't know if it can make that much.
The highest we've had here on an OBD1 setup is 265.
Like I don't think so, but anything's better than blowing it up. So.
It made its first pass.
Happy that nothing happened yet with blowing up. So I was told that he's only had one blow up on the dyno, so let's hope it stays that way. So we just did his second pull. He's dialing in the AFR. Everything's looking pretty good. The car seems to be running healthy. He's only blown up one on the dyno. So I'm gonna try to keep that for him so we don't have any mess to clean up. And it's on shop rate to clean it up. So we gotta make sure we don't do anything there. But it seems like he's getting everything dialed in really quickly. He knows definitely his stuff, and let's see how he keeps doing. So the car threw a code, so we had to check that with the scanner, and it ended up being an anti-theft code. So it's kind of weird, so we checked that, and now he's gonna continue. That's awesome. So I asked like any cars or what his favorite cars were and stuff. He said he's got 20-something cars, so he's got a car problem. He also said he's pretty dialed in right now, which is cool. So I just checked the dyno graph, and we're at 229 horsepower right now. We're considering stock wheel horsepower is 198, and that's on a fresh motor. You know, this motor's got some miles on it, so 229, and we'll see where we get from there. Guys, one thing I want to mention about the car is the head is not completely stock. It has a Bavarian CNC head, which was a company that, I guess like 10 years ago, they built some heads, but they were only in business for a few years. So that does help with the flow and the horsepower. Well, everything else is bone stock though, so the only thing I have is ported and polished heads. I don't really know what else I have from there. If there's cams or things done, I guess I could try to look into that, but I do know the head is ported and polished, and that is definitely helping with my horsepower here today. Taking it around to do a few more tests with the lower end bog it had, and it threw like a check engine code for a misfire. So he wants to double check that that's in a hardware failure, as in like the coil packs, versus a software failure in the tune. We'll see what happens. He's whipping it around and it sounds incredible. I hope you guys can get a chance to hear this thing in person. Kassel has hooked me up. I'm actually the first OBD1 S54 ITB converted car on this dyno. Yep, so at the low 2,500 RPM, he pulled some fuel out. He seemed to fix that hiccup. He just took it for a test run. He uploaded that new tune, he burnt it, and pulled a little fuel out of it, and he thinks it was loading up too much, and he just took it for a test drive. He said it's way better now on that low RPM. So I think he's gonna do one other run to double check everything, but it's not getting like that code anymore. You wanna hop in? Sure. That's crazy. I cannot believe that's my car. Huge difference. Unbelievable. All right, so the car feels great. The thing pulls extremely hard. You know, through the RPM range, the thing just takes off. It is unbelievable. It's very responsive. So we're gonna go from there. So we just took the car for the last run, and the check engine light was actually caused by the purge valve solenoid being disconnected because of the S54 intake. So we got that all situated. The car runs phenomenal. The acceleration and just the feel of this thing is a whole different ball game for what this car was. So I want to give a huge shout out to Jim at Kassel Performance. He spent the time to set us up for a Saturday tune because we had a far trip. He gave us a bunch of hospitality and a great bit of information. He's super knowledgeable guy, wicked kind, really down to earth, helped us out with this awesome build. And I'm the first, like I said before, OBD1 S54 ITB conversion at Kassel. So he is the guy to go to. I was the test car. He did an incredible job. The thing made 250 wheel horsepower. The thing is just perfect. I cannot be happier how this car turned out, and I'm very excited to take this thing to the track and see what it does. We're gonna get this car loaded up. We got a 6-hour ride home. We left at 2:30 in the morning. We're exhausted, we're beat, and I would be jumping up and down right now, running circles around the car, but like I said, I'm tired. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. This is AJ's Builds. I'll see you next time.